Assalamualaikum. Hello everybody. So today let's solve this question. This is a additional mathematics question from paper February March 2017. It's on topic of linear law, right? So let's read out the question first. It's given that y equals to ae, e here is exponent, y equals to ae power of bx where a and b are constant, right? So they are the unknowns. When ln y is plotted against x, so ln y plotted against x, this is actually a clue. I'll get back to that. A straight line graph is obtained which passes through the points 1, 0, 0.7 and 2.5, 3.7. Find the value of a and of b. This is actually a two-part question. So this is the first part, 6 marks. And the second part is 2 marks. In total, they have 8 marks for one question. That's quite a lot for paper 1 question. Right. What is the clue that I'm talking about earlier? So this is actually the clue. Ln y is plotted against x, meaning you have a graph like this. Graph of ln y against x. This is our graph, and this is the 1, 0, 0, 7, 2.537. This is as our x1, y1, and this is our x2 and y2. So this is the first point, x1, and this is x2. Point 1, this is point 2, and this make it a linear graph. How do we get linear graph from a nonlinear equation? So this is what we have to do. Actually, this is a nonlinear equation. We have to convert it to linear equation. So to convert this, what you have to do is, right? So this is the nonlinear. Nonlinear y equals to a exponent bx. Alright, so since we have e here, we have to ln everything, ln both sides. If it doesn't have e, we use the normal logarithm. So now ln y is equals to ln ae bx, right? So we don't have to touch the left side, only the right side here, because a is multiplied with e. So according to the first rule of logarithm, this is addition rule. So ln y, whenever we have multiplication, this is addition. So ln a plus ln e bx. Alright, so move the bx in front according to power law, which is the third law. So ln a plus bx ln e, and ln e is equals to 1. So we don't need the ln e. Okay, ln e is equals to 1. So if we are to rearrange this, ln y equals to ln a, we have to rearrange this, bx plus ln a. This is actually our y equal to mx plus c. So this is our linear, right? So to solve this, y equal to mx plus c, what is the relation between ln y bx plus ln a? So the relation is by using these coordinates of point, because this is the straight line graph. So the first point here, we can find, using the coordinates here, you can find the gradient of the graph. So the gradient is actually equals to b by comparing. Okay, so the m is equals to b. Alright, so let's find our gradient. So m is equals to, using formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Right, so m is equals to 3.7 minus 1 over 2.5 minus 1. So this is actually m equals to 3 over, oh sorry, my mistake. This is 0.7. So this is 3 over 1.5 equals to 2. So by comparing the equation, m is equals to 2 and this is also equals to b, right? So now we have to find our ln a. How do we find our a? Our a is actually the y-intercept, which is c here, right? Okay, we have to use the property of y equal to mx plus c. Okay, y equal to mx plus c. Let me write it here. Y equal to mx plus c. So how does this property is going to help us is that we know that by comparing the ln y is equal to y, bx equals to mx, and ln a is equal to c. Alright, and we have these 2 points of coordinates to use. So let's take point 1, which has a coordinate of x1 equal to 1 and y1 equal to 0.7. Substitute this value into our straight line equation, and using m equals to 2 also here, then we can solve our c. Okay, let's take our y, which is 0.7, equals to our m is 2 and our x is 1 plus c. So 0.7 equals to 2 plus c, and our c is equals to 0.7 minus 2, negative 1.3. And this negative 1.3 is equivalent to our ln a, right? So ln a is equals to negative 1.3. And ln a is actually just log of base EA equals to negative 1.3. And by using this property of logarithm, we can convert this to index notation by pushing this E to become the base of the other side. So A is equals to exponent with power of negative 1.3. And if you put this in your calculator, you will have the value is of A 0.273. Alright, that's part 1. So in conclusion, our answer for B is equals to 2 and our A is equals to 0.273. Okay, let's continue for the second part of the question. Find the value of y when x equals to 2. Okay, so from earlier, we already know that, let's use a different color. Okay, so from y equal to mx plus c just now, we already know that our y is equals to m is 2x and our c is negative 1.3. And this is by comparison is actually equals to ln y equals to bx plus ln a. Okay, and we already have our b and we already have our a. So this question asks us to find the value of y when x equals to 2. So actually what we have to do is just substitute the value of x equals to 2 here into this straight line equation, right? So then we will have y equals to 2 times 2 minus 1.3. So this is y equals to 4 minus 1.3, y equals to 2.7. Right, and we know that this y is actually the ln y in the non-logarithmic form. In the nonlinear form. So ln y is equals to, convert it back to ln y. So ln y equals to 2.7, and this is the same as the previous question in A, which you have to change. So this is y equals to exponent of 2.7. So by substitute this in your calculator, y equals to 14.9. Okay, you will have actually a more decimal point, but you need to answer just in 3 significant figures. Okay, that answers the question for part 2. Done. 8 marks in your hand. Good luck.